problem statement. Carbon credit calculation at present depends on manual data gathering and disclosure. This vetting process is also manual with a lack of transparency, making it non-trustworthy. So, is there a way forward in bringing transparency in carbon credits, thus bringing practical innovation in sustainability? So, we have come with a solution that in today's world, removal of carbon has become a necessity. So, we will try to achieve it by proper management of carbon. Right now, calculation is done through gathering of manual data, but it is not trustworthy and can be tampered. So, here comes the role of blockchain technology. Here we will try to create a blockchain platform which will allow high emitting organizations to monitor their carbon footprints and meet their quotas by buying carbon credits from low emitters. Therefore, it will create transparency in the system and make it easier to track and report reduction emissions.
As for our application architecture, in our system, we are making separate interface for both organization and vetting agency. As to securely entering the interface, both parties has to register and then sign in, which is connected from auth database. Moving into our blockchain, as both interface are connected to blockchain. In organization side, as you can see, the data filling is done directly from MHZ14 infrared sensor, which collect the data and send directly to our blockchain. Then after every transaction or carbon credit, the blockchain will update the wallet. As all this data can be viewed and monitored by vetting agency by their interfaces.
Hello everyone, in this video I am going to demonstrate our prototype on our project Transparency in Carbon Credit by data management using blockchain. To achieve this, we made separate interfaces for both organization and vetting agencies. So this is the sign up page for organization with several general fields like name, sector, address, etc. For time constraint, I have already signed in an organization named CM Manufacturers Co. Every This is the homepage for organization where organization can see their wallet balance like card allotted, available credit, and credit use. Every organization have given 5 character specific ID that can be used by vetting agencies to verify the details of this organization. Now let us go to the input tab for organization. In this page, there are fields for specifying various emission quantity of major greenhouse gases. These data will come directly from the sensors and fed up in our blockchain directly. So after adding this transaction in our blockchain, we can see our transaction in transaction tab. Here you can see the latest data that we inserted in our blockchain is this. According to the emission data, it calculates the credit use in that specific transaction and also give us the available credit available for that company. So now if we go to the home tab for organization, we can see updated balance of the organization like 985 or 14.3 used. Now let's go to waiting interface. In waiting interface, we provide an input field where waiting agencies can input the organization, special organization ID. Like for previous organization, we gave a special ID of 7D FCD. So if waiting agency input this ID in this field, they will get all the transaction details of that specific organization. Like now waiting agency can see all the transaction of that organization. This will provide transparency in data management of carbon credits.
These sensors and smart meters will be set at the right places within the factories in the industries. This sensor will measure the release of CO2 in premises. The setup spot for CO2 sensors are critical and follow the rules and guidelines specified by authorities experts to achieve the purpose of sensor systems of providing accurate correct values of release of CO2 gases. From these sensors we are avoiding the direct data input of humans which can be manipulated and can be easily tampered by anyone. By this our system is successful in meeting the transparency in carbon credit and its data management.
Conclusion part. With growing consciousness among the nations to limit the industrial GHG pollution together, according to the Kyoto Protocol with positive industrial growth, our project provides an efficient and effective way of handling and managing the data. As we are using blockchain technology, this will create a transparent and trustworthy environment. The data gathered is reliable and can be used in many ways, like to see in which sector is emitting, more GHG gases, which sector need more work on technology to reduce the outcome, and many more.